What are my parents? I'm back with one last review for Bleach: A Thousand-Year Blood War, which is episode 13 of Core 1. Yep, finally done with Core 1. I'm glad I got to watch it. Shame I didn't get to watch it on a day-by-day release. But I'll make up for that when Core 2 comes out this July. Oh, I can't wait long. Why is it so long? Oh, I'm so desperate to see more now after watching The Thousand-Year Blood War. Desperate to see more. Man. But still, it's a great finale to the first core, and I cannot wait for July to come. It's months away though. Man, it's gonna be a long wait. Not sure how I feel about that, really. Having to be a long wait. That's a problem with cut seasons of anime. Like, look at Spy Family, right? Its second core came out 2 months. Core 2 of season 1 came out 2 months later. They really want to hype up their anticipation for the second core. That's why they make it so long. They wait years for the anime. They can still wait more. Thousand-Year Blood War. Ooh. This is a great finale, and man, how it felt like it was. It just felt like I was getting right into it, and it's already over. That's how good I love the series. And I really cannot wait to see Core 2. Mostly going to be more of a training arc for the first. Most of Core 2 is going to be a training arc. And Core 3 and 4 will be the invasion of the Quincy bot. Whereas they'll probably be invading the Quincy base. So yeah, this comes after Ichigo learned about his past. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. So the episode continues where we left off. Ichigo's saying he's going. Where is Dad commenting? Where's he? How's he gonna get there? But then, the creator's assistant shows up. I forgot to mention, he had all those women. They met some women last time when Ichigo and Enji. I hope Enji's okay. Anyway. So yeah, she takes him there. Now, Ichigo must choose his Asashi. As he prepared this time to know more about himself. Surprisingly, only Asashi bowed down to him. As he's able to pick one, which turns into. Looks like his hollow counterpart. His hollow counterpart. So Ichigo Sensachi has been chosen. A very rarely approaches Bankai. Alright, Ichigo's back in his regular Soul Reaper attire, which we haven't seen since Ichigo's battle on Winkle Mundo against that Stern Reitter, who's now dead thanks to Grenjo. Man, such a long wait for Core 2. I got the movies, but it's not going to be the same going back. Oh man, it's not going to be the same, guys. Oh well. Anyway, so. After that, we cut to the Squad 10 training barracks. A Hisugaya return where World Training Session is. Hisugaya begs to wants to train from the ground up. Ever since he lost his Bankai, he lost his Bankai, even though after he perfected it after the battle against Aizen. Well, stronger now. And that's been stolen. So especially when training from the ground up. So, a lot of characters doing their own training. Cyphone's doing their own training. Alright, we haven't. Oh, Maya's back. Oh, Maya is just there playing with a little girl for some reason. I don't know when that started. We don't even know who that girl is. Was she introduced somewhere before? I'm curious to know. If you know where she was introduced from, let me know in the comments down below. Because I watched all 366 episodes of the original anime, and she didn't appear. Well, I did skip some of them, but they were filler mostly. Other training sessions. Kensai decides to train Shuhei to learn Bankai. His Bankai was luckily not stolen, but that could be different the next time they face the Squincies. Especially have more so we must learn Bankai as soon as possible. Shuhei's not sure about this, and then Mashiro shows up as also Scoutman Lieutenant. Okay. So wait, so that did Captain Yamamoto permit 2 lieutenants for Squad 9? I don't know. Because we didn't get to see much of the characters. We don't know who's lieutenant or not. And we still don't know if Izuru's still alive. At this point, we have to assume he's dead. I haven't heard talk about him in a while. We don't know who Izuru is. He's been a recurring character in Bleach after the Soul Society arc, with his son Bakuto Wabisuke, which is more of a gravity type son Bakuto. Wherever it cuts gets weighed down, and the amount gets increased every cut. It's a pretty cool Zanpakuto too, and he's a good character. He's funny too. Alright, I want to know something about Ichigo. Why does his second solar form have some weird markings on them? Like, he has weird markings on him. Why? I want to know why. It's never really explained away. Like, we don't get an explanation of why those markings are there. So yeah, Shuhei has to fight against Holofied Mashiro. So they're still able to use their hollow powers. I wonder, combined with their Bankai, can Shinji, Rose, and Kensai be able to stand up to the Quincy's even with their hollow powers? I'm curious to know. Like, they didn't use their hollow powers throughout the first part of the Thousand Year Blood, throughout the first core, in the first invasion. So, this series has a lot of deaths. Sasakibe, Head Captain Yamamoto, Captain Unohara. We lost 2 captains, 1 lieutenant. Possibly 2. We possibly lost 2 lieutenants, and only 2 captains. So yeah. Now there's a whole controversy thing about Byakuya Kuchiki, who is still alive, by the way, as confirmed. But, well, obviously Kubo wanted to kill him off, but supposedly due to fan backlash, he couldn't, which is just stupid, in my opinion. He's a creator. He can kill off whatever character he wants. You got to respect him, no matter how sad no matter how frustrated you are that he's gone. You have to live with it. It's the creator's choice. I mean, no one complaining JoJo. I mean, yeah, Toriyama likes to kill off his characters a lot. Not Toriyama. Araki likes to kill off his characters a lot. Also, Toriyama does too, but when excluding that. Araki just likes killing off any of his characters in JoJo. Even possibly the protagonist if he wants to. I didn't hear anyone complain about that. Like, seriously, no one complained about that. Yet they complained about Black Byakuya Kuchiki dying. I don't know. Byakuya's been a blonde stated character, and if he dies, then I would have been okay if he died. Sad that he's be gone, but I understand he died in battle. So yeah, that's the whole thing. DB0 goes in a lot more, detail about this whole thing. But so go check him out. Oh, sorry, distracted. Where was I? Hey, Kensei said he won't go soft on him. Like he won't be going soft. He'll be going soft. Like Kaname. Well, Shuhei says that he does respect Kensei, but he does look up to him a lot. But he told him not to respect not to disrespect Kaname. That's true. He was blinded. Wasn't exactly a bad guy. And he did realize his mistake at the end before being killed or dying because of Aizen. By the way, he horrified himself, but Gin and Aizen didn't. Well, Aizen technically did, but you get the point. And we didn't know much about Gin before he died. Like, we didn't explore much of his backstory with Rangiku. I feel disappointed at that. Like, if people haven't seen his death, know about his past, you just think he's deserved to die. So, anyway. Meanwhile, Konomura has his own training to do. He goes visiting. We discover he's part of a clan of dog creatures. I don't know much, really. This is the first time we heard about his clan, too. He begs to learn the secret technique of the clan, but the elder refuses. And Konomura snaps back that this elder snaps that he chose to cover himself to act like a human, hiding this, which is disrespecting to the clan. You know, his clan's appearance. But Konomura has changed since then. He says the outside world probably accept him now, but the elder refuses to listen. They're gonna argue back and forth. And they don't care who rules the world. They'll stay in the shadows. You don't know what some of the other. So all the captains, even with this, the ones that still have their Bankai, are training. They're all training to get stronger, to defeat those Dan Quincy's. And coming back to Ichigo, they arrive at, so Ichigo and the others arrive at a special place with a lot of water that helps with fortunes on Paktos. And while the creator tells him that to say goodbye to Zangetsu, Ichigo's confused about it. After some more community moments with more, we even had his bodyguards. He's misfortunate as Zanpakuto. He knows Ichigo had a deep fall, so he reveals something to Ichigo. That the person he sees as Zangetsu isn't Zangetsu. Basically, the reason Ichigo's Asashi looks exactly like the hollow within him is because the hollow within him never lied. As you remember back in the Soul Society arc, I think it was. No, that was his parents. No, it wasn't that one. Let me think. Can't remember specifically when. Rankarak, I think. I know, I can't remember, but basically he says, when Ichigo asks where Zangetsu is, he says, I'm Zangetsu. Which he's telling the truth. The hollow within him was the real Zangetsu. The hollow powers that resurge in him, they merge with his soul people powers to become his own becomes Zangetsu, his Zanbakuto. Man, that's really interesting. No. It's gonna be really hard going back to old Bleach, knowing about this. When Ichigo becomes Zangetsu, the creator reveals that Zangetsu took on the form. This big Zangetsu was actually his Quincy powers manifested. And it took up the form of Ywach 1,000 years ago. But chose a very cool look. I don't know, Zangetsu's look I loved. And Yon Zangetsu too. No, Tetsu Zangetsu. They picked different people. So, the Bankai version of the Zanbakuto's Bankai form has a different apparition than the Shikai. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh yeah. Ichigo confronts the Zangetsu. So he knows everything. He did not want Ichigo to become Soul Reaper. Anyway, before that, he says he's neither friend or foe, neither enemy or ally. He didn't want Ichigo to get dragged into this, didn't want him to become Soul Reaper, because he ever suffer and go through pain. And if he ever did become Soul Reaper, he'll kill him by his own hands. But Ichigo has proven that he's gone through the pain, being able to do everything. And well, his heart wavered, and he's changed his mind about it, saying Ichigo is glad to see him grow, and a chance to see him grow as his peers. As Ichigo goes up to hit, he reveals that he sealed away, that most of Ichigo's Soul Reaper powers were sealed away when he became the energy spirit that took over the Zanbakuto. So, now those parts are concealed, and that Ichigo will be able to fight on his own with full potential. As Ichigo thinks to himself that even he was Zangetsu, he considered him Zangetsu anyway, along with the other, but along with his whole version. He considered them both Zangetsu no matter what. As he grabs his Zanbakuto, causing the spirit energy to create its power. Being its true Shikai. 2 blades. 2 Zanbakutos. 2 Zangetsus. They were both Zangetsu in their own way. Not like that. Ichigo vows that he'll be able to fight on his own now. And he won't rely on them much anymore. And that's where the episode ends, because the credits were playing during the whole thing. And Core 1 is over. I've really been enjoying watching this series for the past few weeks. I really have. I'm really sad that it's over. I'm gonna have to wait a few more months while Core 2 comes out. There's still other anime that's gonna be available soon. But still, I ain't gonna miss it. Oh, by the way, we got news on Sonic Prime. More episodes will be coming later this year. We had to wait another long wait. So yeah, there should be other anime to hold me over, and I still got the Bleach movies to review along with Naruto and its movies. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, so please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date all videos that comes out in the future. I'll see you guys next time for whatever video I have planned. So, Phoenix out.